Hello and welcome to the P1 Pinnacle, the Podswoggle 1 Pinnacle, the best in computer simulated video game wrestling. The boys at Podswoggle Wrestling Podcast with Entertainment bring you a round robin tournament simulated from Fire Pro Wrestling World, combining the best from New Japan Pro Wrestling, the world of professional wrestling, and pop culture to determine who will be the best at the end of this crazy endeavor. I am your host, Mullet. Thank you for joining me either live on the Twitch stream whenever they happen to be recording, but especially after the fact on our YouTube channel every single Monday night during Monday Night Raw. The Monday Night Wars are back with P1 versus Raw, and it is time for night 11. We are officially reaching the halfway point of our block matches at the end of tonight, which will have 22 nights of action before we culminate with our championship. Who will be in our championship? We still got to find out. We will have our sixth encounter for A block tonight, and a big one, maybe our biggest thus far. But as always, let's take a look at B block and where things are shaking out at the moment. We will see them in night 12 next week. As of right now, sitting atop, Katsuyori Shibata from Team Widden and the Joker from Team Mullet, both at 8 points. Then several men with 6 points, Bobby from Team Mullet, Karts Rowdy, Team Rich, Dag Boomer, Team Augie, Johnny Gargano, Team Rich, and Beetlejuice, Team Spencer. Underneath them, with 4 points, Minoru Suzuki, Team Spencer, Daniel Bryan, Team Tope, and Raiden from Team Widden. Underneath, again, shockingly, Hiroshi Tanahashi with only 2 points from Team Tope, and then bringing up the rear for Team Augie, Jeff Cobb. But that's not tonight. Tonight is A block. What does A block look? A lot more spread out. The man at the top, Kazuchika Okada from Team Mullet. He has 4 wins, no losses, and 1 draw. Underneath, Darth Maul is underneath. He is sitting at 8 points. He, at the moment, has 4 wins, and then finally earning that first loss back on night 9 to Kenny Omega. Shocking defeat to Kenny Omega. Underneath also, Jackie Chan at 8 points for Team Augie. Underneath him, also with 8 points, is Conor McGregor. 3 wins, also undefeated, but has 2 draws, hence him dropping down to 4th place technically in the block. Pentagon Jr. still very much in the mix for Team Spencer. Kenny Omega, a big jump after beating Darth Maul into 5 points for Team Spencer. And then underneath, Kota Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr. on the comeback trail. They'll actually face off tonight. 1 from Team Augie, 1 from Team Team Tope. My team's mixed up. Tama Tonga and Finn Balor, 3 points each from Team Widden. And then Ishii and the Velveteen Dream at the bottom of the list. For tonight's triple main event, Jackie Chan versus Darth Maul, Conor McGregor versus Pentagon Jr., and Kenny Omega versus Kazuchika Okada. Literally the top 6 guys in this block, all facing off against each other tonight. But we'll get there after we do our first 3 matches, and matches that could really help shape the bottom half of this bracket and also kind of show you where this bracket is going to go in the second half of the tournament. We will start off with Team Widden's Tama Tonga at 3 points against Team Augie's Tomohiro Ishii with 2 points. Team Tonga has to consider his 30-minute time limit draw to Conor McGregor a big victory, considering he only has 1 other victory in the tournament thus far against the Velveteen Dream. Tomohiro Ishii got a victory on that same night, night 3, his only victory against Finn Balor. So again, both these guys, halfway point, really need to start accumulating some points if they want any shot of this. Probably already out of the running at this point. I don't know how to do the math on it. But anything can and will happen here in the P1. Tama Tonga, the only man besides Kota Ibushi who has not succumbed to the onslaught of Conor McGregor, and at many moments in that match looked like he was going to pull off the upset of the tournament, but ultimately could not do it, getting that 1 point He's above Tomohiro Ishii right now. Both Team Witten and Team Augie really looking to get some points on the board as Red Shoes rings the bell. We're underway for 9-11. Expect this one to be hard hitting, a lot of power-based offense, but like Tama Tonga is not afraid to fly. Ishii a body slam to Tama Tonga to start this match off. Big chop, forearm shot. Another big chop. Ishii is a bruiser. Best brawler, voted many times over in the Wrestling Observer. Tonga wins the test of strength and grounds Ishii. Another big slam there by Ishii. Front headlock. Driving the elbow into the lower back. Dropping that knee down. Big forearm shot. Standing switch. Ishii off the ropes. Oh, went for that running forearm smash. Tama knew what he was going for and had it scouted. Oh, Ishii. I thought he was going to be put up in the trio O instead of a vicious body slam. Ishii wants no part of brawling out on the floor. That's definitely more so the bad boy Tama Tonga's deal. Ishii now suplex. Tonga again been watching tapes of Ishii, knowing what he's got up his sleeve. Trading shots back and forth. Ishii wins the exchange. You got to feel like this match and the two other undercard matches, kind of the calm before the storm as Ishii finally hits that big running forearm and a standing enziguri to the back of Tonga's head. The triple main event is really going to switch this bracket up, turn it on its ears. Tonga off the ropes. Nope, Ishii gets up before Tonga can do anything. Come into the corner, gets chopped once more. Tama hits that pinpoint DDT. We saw him use that many times against Conor McGregor, but is it as effective against Tomohiro Ishii, who has one of the thickest necks and biggest heads in the game? I mean that as a compliment. Another big headbutt, as you just saw, he uses it as a weapon on a regular basis. Now Tonga top rope looking for the senton or the splash. No. Thought Ishii was maybe playing possum. There's that DDT again. He drops you right down on your forehead with it. And more work on the face, raking the eyes with his boots. These flurry of elbows. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter here by Ishii on Tonga. Tonga gets out. Another headbutt. And pull him away from the ropes. Ishii sharpshooter on Tonga again. Tonga hangs on. Big headbutt by Tonga. Go behind, standing switch. Backdrop driver. Shades of Takeshi Morishima with that one. Very similar styles. Beautiful Pele kick counter by Tonga. Standing Hurricane Rana. Taking Ishii down, middle of the ring. 4 big chops takes Tonga off his feet. Tonga answers a Samoan drop. Tonga sends Ishii to the floor. We saw earlier, Ishii immediately got back in the ring when Tonga did this. Tonga, however, going to pummel him and get back into the ring. Is Tonga looking to fly? Nope, Tonga just wants to get a second to catch his breath. It is exhausting fighting Stone Pit Bull. And as soon as I say that, there's a power bomb with a jackknife cover. 2 count only. Ishii knew Tonga was starting to kick it into high gear. There's the Brink Buster. Tonga just got hit with 2 of Ishii's primary offensive weapons. Hooks the leg. Count of 2. No long 2 count. Not enough damage done to Tonga. Gotta think that Ishii's in the driver's seat of this one now. Gonna go for it again. No, this time it's the screwdriver. Ishii just hit Tama Tonga with his 3 best shots. And 2.9. Tonga just gets out of it. Tonga, his back isn't even up against the wall. It is through the wall at this point. Answers with a spear. Tonga sends Ishii off the ropes. Nice Alabama slam by Tonga. Now top rope, senton, or the splash, frog splash on Ishii. Red Shoes over for the cover. Count of 2, Ishii kicks out. Ishii, delayed vertical suplex. They'll take Tonga to the floor. Ishii going to play Tonga's game and follow him outside. Back over and Tonga. Tonga doesn't even want to be on the floor against Ishii anymore. Ishii trying to pass Tama Tonga in A block, getting 4 points potentially. Tonga trying to get 5, or maybe at this point, when the damage is taken, trying to get that second straight draw and get the 1. Oh, look at that lariat by Ishii. Tonga answers back with a Dirty Deeds DDT. Going for the pin on Ishii. Red Shoes down. 2.9. Long 2 count there. Ishii may be in more trouble than I was giving Tonga credit for. Second Alabama slam by Tonga. Go behind, elbows out of it. Another Samoan drop by Tonga. Tonga is resilient. Maybe the most resilient wrestler in A block. Just got nailed with another screwdriver. That could do it. Ishii hooks the leg. Red Shoes down. He did not get him. Tonga hits Dirty Deeds again. These guys are trading shots now. Red Shoes. He probably didn't call for the rope break, even though it was just Tonga who was caught up in the ropes. We'll call it that time. But Ishii has a beautiful counter from the Hurricane Rana and that jackknife power bomb. Starting to see Ishii breathing heavily. Getting him off the ropes. Lariat. Huge lariat on Tonga. Ishii picks him up. Oh, and there's that elbow shot. Takes Ishii down. Tonga has not gone for the gun stun yet. Ishii off the ropes, running lariat. Big running lariat on Tonga. Another Insaguri. Tonga's to his feet first, though. Just goes to show you how much Ishii's put in to hitting Tonga with offense. Swinging neck breaker. There's a Pele kick. Tonga now top rope senton. Another frog splash to the lower back. Picks Ishii up. Dirty Deeds DDT. Ishii no-sells it. Immediately back up. Tonga pummels him down to the floor. Ishii. Brain buster. These two are going back and forth with offense. Huge headbutt to the back of Tonga's head. Ishii's in Tonga to the floor. They're going to brawl some more. Ishii. Quad chops. Big clothesline to the back of the head. Pele kick counter by Tonga. Both men down. A count of 12. Tonga gets back in. Ishii slowly follows him in. Ishii body slams Tonga to the floor. This one turned into a scrum with the amount of brawling we're seeing here on the floor. Oh, Ishii sent into the barricade by Tonga. Count is up to 11. Ishii's going to take a couple seconds to catch his breath before he gets back into the ring. Ishii got Tonga set up. Jackknife power bomb into a pin. Did Ishii get him? No. 2/3 of the way through our opening contest here on night 11. It is still anybody's guess as to who's going to come on top here. Ishii. Delayed vertical. Letting all that blood rush to the head of Tama Tonga before dropping him down. That's how Ishii's gas. Tonga doesn't even look dazed or damaged at all. More shots. Trading them. Ishii with a lariat. He's won most of those exchanges. And another lariat. Tonga's down. Is that enough? No, still no. DDT on Ishii. Picks him up from behind. Standing switch. Ishii. Power slam. Tonga's feet all get caught up in the ropes. Red Shoes call for a break. Ishii positioning Tonga right where he wants him. Tonga got Ishii off the ropes. Go behind. Ishii knows what's coming. Counters. Picks him up. Brain buster! How many times can Tonga's head take that offense? Apparently enough because he's the first one up. Superman punch. Elbow to the back. Gun stun. Ishii's right on his feet. Dirty deeds. Tonga drags Ishii away from the ropes. Hooks the leg. Red Shoes down for the cover. No. Another dirty deeds. He could not be any more center. 2 count. And no. Another 2.9. Tonga starting to really mount some offense here against Ishii, who has not hit any of his primary offensive weapons and kept Tonga on the mat for quite some time. Swinging neck breaker. Body slam. Tonga just ripping off combos now. Ishii sends Tonga in the corner. Headbutts out of it. Tonga top rope. Frog splash. That's got to do it. Count of 2. No, Ishii. Talk about Tonga's resiliency. Ishii showing some as well. It's the man that took Okada almost to a draw in night 1 where he got knocked out by that Rainmaker. There's a spear by Tonga. Gun stun. Ishii's up first. Ishii. Brain buster again. Ishii just took about 2 minutes of sustained offense, hits the brain buster, and still can't beat Tonga. We're looking at another 30-minute draw here in about 3 minutes. Oh, nice gut wrench counter powerbomb. Pinning combination. We're too close to the ropes. Screwdriver. That is it. It has to be it. No, it is still not it. I'm tired of calling the same moves over and over again. These guys just keep kicking out of them. Will that dirty deeds be enough to keep Ishii down? No. Ishii went for a brainbuster. Tonga scouts and gets out of it. Oh, what a release German suplex. Both guys sucking wind simultaneously to their feet. Leaping DDT by Tonga. We are 90 seconds away from kicking off night 11 with a 30-minute time limit draw. Snaps off a Hurricane Rana. Now the urgency's sinking in. You got to try to get the win here. Superman punch. Ishii blocks. Rapid fire strikes. Ishii looking for the lariat. Lariat on Tonga. Pin with 45 seconds to go. 2 count. No. This one's looking more and more like it's gonna go to distance. Ishii picks him up. Delayed vertical. If you have him up, go for the brainbuster there. 15 seconds to go. Drags him away from the ropes. This one will be a time limit draw. Ishii and Tonga go the 30 minutes. They beat each other senseless, but neither man gets the victory. Great effort by both. Tomohiro Ishii will now go to 3 points. Second straight time limit draw for Tama Tonga. He will go to 4 points. Not what either man needed. Team Widden and Team Augie got to be disappointed with that, despite the fact it was a fantastic opening contest here on Night 11. Setting the stage for what we're going to see here the rest of the evening. Tama Tonga and Tomohiro Ishii. The triple main event's got a lot to live up to already. Our next match, we'll see the only man in A block still without a victory from Team Mullet, the Velveteen Dream. He'll be taking on another man who struggled here, Team Widden's Finn Balor. Finn Balor sitting at 3 points. Of course, he went to a time limit draw night 1 with Kenny Omega and defeated Tama Tonga. It's just kind of funny because Ishii's only win is against Finn Balor. Velveteen Dream, a lot of futility here in A block. He has found himself losing to Darth Maul, losing to Tama Tonga, losing to Pentagon Jr. He's lost to Jackie Chan. He has lost to Zack Sabre Jr. And the main event of our last night, the Velveteen Dream, he's the new kid on the block. He's inexperienced, but he does not want to go the route of Tomoaki Hanma and have to wait 2-3 years before he gets a victory in a round-robin tournament. Finn Balor, like Tonga and Ishii, at this point, something's got to give here if you want to find yourself at least in the top half. Of course, we're about halfway through, so the championship is going to be the winner of A block, the winner of B block, but also that's going to be a live stream. More details are going to come to that. It's going to happen in April. Who's to say that there's not going to be another card underneath? You want to get on that card. That's a big high-profile affair. Finn Balor's on the verge of not being in it if he doesn't pick up some wins here. Velveteen Dream's a good opportunity to do that. Dream's no pushover, though. Dream's matches 23 minutes, 29 minutes. He's had a couple 10-minute ones. He just won about 17 with Zach, so he's not a breeze. He's not an easy win. Velveteen Dream is just throwing errant kicks and elbows and punches. Wants anything to hit. Balor, hip toss. Dream sends Balor in at the corner. Lock up, and Balor just beals Dream out to the floor. And this one, the night of brawling, night 11, everyone taken to the mat. And by that I mean mat out on the concrete. Balor and Dream both frustrated with their position in this block. Of course, Balor and Kenny Omega night 1 almost went to a double count out. In fact, Omega almost lost that match, got in the ring at 20 against Balor. And this time, these guys get back in around 13. Oh, big shotgun dropkick attempt in the corner. Dream had it scouted way in advance. Also has his head getting sent to the turnbuckle scouted and that suplex scouted. Dream, a master of counters in the early going to this one. Doesn't win that forearm exchange. That's needed a back. Seated double stomp. You can call it that. Looking for a cover, gets a one only. Beautiful swinging neck breaker there by Finn Balor. There's a shotgun drop kick he was looking for earlier. Suplex by Dream. There's that pinpoint accuracy elbow. Balor relying heavily on some drop kicks. Another little mini coup de grace. More drop kicks. That one by Dream, taking out the wheels of Finn Balor. Oh, victory roll pin. Red Shoes way out of position. Balor sent to the floor with that body slam. Dream getting the crowd into it. Just flexing when he should be focused on the fact Finn Balor's already in the ring. Balor makes him pay for it. Top rope. Coup de grace into the chest of Velveteen Dream. The pin by Balor. Count of 2. Still too early. That was the epitome of the Velveteen Dream's time here. Oh, an A block. And there's a Bloody Sunday. Too close to the ropes, though. Balor now in firm control of this one. Dream, rocker dropper. A rare pin attempt by the Velveteen Dream. After that rocker dropper, took way too much time to get there. Dream sends Balor off the ropes. Nice drop toe hold again. And another pin attempt. Dream finally maybe getting the gravity of his situation. Doesn't want to get embarrassed and just did with that soul boot. Oh, beautiful Pele kick. Another nice dragon screw leg whip here by the Velveteen Dream. Dragon Balor. I don't know where. Dream gets stuck in those corners. I don't think he's ever really gotten a true pin attempt. Elbow to the back. He's going to try to go for a pin. Still too close, and Red Shoes over there before Finn. After Finn's already gotten out. This backbreaker by Dream. And here's this cocky pelvic thrust headlock we've seen the Dream use. It's DDT by Balor. Trading blows. Ooh, nice spinning back fist. Oh, and Balor gets right up and hits Dream with a drop kick. Off the ropes. Go behind. Belly to back suplex. Balor. Standing vertical suplex. For the Pele, Dream steps out of the way in enough time. And suplex. Balor sent out to the floor. Kind of going back and forth. Oh, Dream. Balor got back in the ring, but Balor's like, I'll come back out there and brawl. There's more Balor, not afraid to fight on the floor, kind of that same area as him and Omega. There's a Death Valley driver. We're halfway to our 20 count. Both men to their feet. They're going to lock up again. Balor sends Dream into the barricade. The count is at 16, 17, 18. Balor again almost. Second time in this tournament. Almost getting a count-out victory. Balor put Dream on the top rope. Dream fights him off. Oh, there's that interesting decision-making. Perfect position for a Purple Rainmaker. And doesn't go for it. Balor again hits Bloody Sunday. Gonna drag Dream away from the ropes. Is this one done? Red Shoes into the cover. Hooks the leg. 2 only. Nice swinging neck breaker by Balor. Dream off the ropes. go behind. Nice arm drag reversal by the Velveteen Dream. Balor, beautiful Pele kick. For a standing enziguri. Dream hasn't been hit with it yet. The far way away. Purple Rainmaker to the lower back. Follows it up with that knee as he always does. Some stupid reason, if I can speak as the team captain right now. Another suplex. This one's going to go to the floor again. Balor follows Dream out for the third or fourth time this match. Locking up. Balor gets thrown into the ring. Dream still catching his breath. Maybe in phenomenal shape with his conditioning. Not what Finn Balor's is. Nice suplex. There he is again. Flexing, posing. Capitalizing on the offense, and right there, Balor has the time to recover and gets the advantage again. Sling blade by Balor. Pele kick. Dream is trying to do anything to stay in this. Balor calling for it. Top rope. Coup de grace to the lower back of the Velveteen Dream. Rolls him over, cradles him in a pin, and no, doesn't get the victory. Dream digging down deep and getting out of it. Ooh, don't think I've seen that from Balor yet. That double strike, like a Trouble in Paradise kick. Nice spine buster there by the Velveteen Dream. Drags Balor away from the ropes. Picks him up. Sends him into the corner. Sends him into the other corner. Stinger splash misses. Balor top rope. Dream in a horrible position. Coup de grace. Red shoes down. 1, 2, and no. Dream kicking out his third coup de grace. He's going to go for his own move. Purple Rainmaker on Finn Balor. Follows it up with the elbow. You can speak outside of this world. Two maddening characters as it comes to AI. Trading punches now as we are... Look at a little Dusty Rhodes action here with those series of strikes. And once again, doesn't follow it up with anything substantial except swiveling his hips. Running Bulldog by Dream. Balor sent out. Ooh, hits his back on the edge of that ramp. Balor. Ooh, nice double knee gutbuster to the stomach. Oh, jackknife pin. Expertly cuts off the ropes from the Velveteen Dream. 2 count only. Balor sends Dream to the floor. What is Balor going for? Balor top rope out to the floor. Flying cross body onto the Dream. Dream, of course, answers immediately back with a rocker dropper. These guys are bound and determined to kill each other out on this floor. Oh, and there's a crossroads by the Velveteen Dream on the floor. They both get back quickly. Lung blower. And another coup de grace. This time it misses, but he answers with an enziguri. Oh, victory roll. Victory roll. Balor's playing possum on Dream. And he got him with that one. 24-33. Finn Balor traps the Velveteen Dream after missing the flying coup de grace and gets him with a victory roll. Gets the victory. Finn Balor goes to 5 points and the Velveteen Dream remains stuck at 0. 0-6 for the Velveteen Dream. Finn Balor starting to, like I said at the beginning, trying to creep his way up that leaderboard. He's starting to piece something together. 2 wins there. It's going to be better than nothing. So our first half we completed right here before we get to our big triple main event. But this one you can almost consider it kind of like a 4-way main event because these 2 guys are still very much dangerous in this tournament. It is the March of Madness legend, Zack Sabre Jr., who is now working off of a 2-match win streak against Kota Ibushi, the most interesting man in A block. Kota Ibushi's tournament started with that 30-minute time limit draw to Conor McGregor, and then was answered back with a loss to Jackie Chan. Then finally got got another draw against Kazuchika Okada, and then not till night 7 did he finally get on the board with no, I'm still wrong. I'm sorry. He lost to Darth Maul. It was night 9. His last night was his first victory in this tournament against Finn Balor. So Ibushi only has 1 win, 2 losses, 2 draws, leaving him where he is with 4 points. Exactly the same as Zack Sabre Jr., who has earned his last 2 victories against Tama Tonga and the Velveteen Dream. 2 guys who find themselves at the bottom. But hey, if he can get 3 in a row, he's at 6 points. He's right in the thick of it where everyone else is. The Technical Wizard could mount one hell of a comeback in this tournament when there's still half of his matches to go. Red Shoes rings the bell. We're underway. This one should be a great clash of styles. Hard hitting and high flying against the technical mastery and submission style of Zack Sabre Jr. Big uppercut by Zack to start. Oof. Some interesting strikes to start. And that arm control 2 times in a row. Test of strength. Zack will win the exchange. Takes Ibushi to the floor, which is exactly where Zack is going to want him. So he can start manipulating those joints and looking for the tap out. But as we've seen, going to a 30-minute draw with 2 of the top 4 guys in this bracket, Okada and Conor McGregor, it's not easy to beat Ibushi, especially trying to make him tap out. More brawling tonight. Ibushi wrestled Balor like a man possessed. Oh, nice front chancery there. Ibushi wants no more of that. Gets back into the ring. Nice leg check. Nice body slam there by Ibushi. Kick to the back. Here's this strong style back and forth exchange. Ibushi wins it. Now Ibushi with a submission. Camel clutch that Zack escapes out of. Off the ropes, lariat ducked. Body slam is not, however. Ibushi running double stomp. Zack back elbow. A lot of feeling each other out in the first 5 minutes of this one. Ibushi bashes his head into the corner. Zack cocky pin, knows he's not going to get it. Just does it to show off. Ibushi with a body slam on Zack. Again, same thing as Zack. Got a 1 count though. Off the ropes. Big clothesline. Ibushi looking forward again. Ooh, that's a palm strike to Zack. And speaking of more palms to the face. Now, just like he... Ooh, no. Oh, look at the counter. Look at the beautiful counter there by Zack Sabre Jr. Looks like he was going to go for the Golden Star Powerbomb. Instead, caught him in the I'm sorry, losing my train of thought there, because also that 2 count after that moonsault was very impressive by Ibushi. Another long 2 count there. Trapped him in the basically like the Hell's Gate submission. Also kind of like a triangle choke. Beautiful series of strikes by Ibushi. Oh, but Zack Sabre Jr. just kicked the leg out of Ibushi. He might have broken his leg with that kick, running boot. Red Shoes called for the critical offense. It did not knock Ibushi out, but Zack Sabre Jr.'s now got a key lock on his arm. If Zack Sabre Jr. gets a submission hold on Kota Ibushi onto one of those legs, this one is over with. Oh, huge knockout punch by Ibushi. He knows it. He's going to go for the Kamigoye, but his legs are too damaged to do so. Call for the Kamigoye. Now, Anaconda Vice by Zack Sabre Jr. And the ref has called for the bell at 8 minutes and 19 seconds. The epic comeback continues. Zack Sabre Jr. critically injures Kota Ibushi's leg and then makes him tap out for the first time in this tournament with the Anaconda Vice. And Zack Sabre Jr. started this tournament with 3 losses and now has 3 straight wins, getting him right back in this one. Kota Ibushi remains at 4 points. Team Rich has to be extremely happy with this turn of events from Zack Sabre Jr., who now is incredibly competitive and finds himself almost near the top half of A block. What a victory. Ibushi recognized it immediately, tried to go for the Kamigoye, and Zack stopped him and immediately got the tap out win. Whew, great end to our first half of Night 11, but now it is time for our triple main events. 2 men who only have 1 loss each at 8 points. The man who thought he had everything well in control, Darth Maul from Team Rich, who's having a good night thus far, trying to keep it going against Team Augie's Jackie Chan. Darth Maul's only loss, as we said, came against Kenny Omega during Night 9. Jackie Chan's last loss was all the way back on Night 5, I believe. Yes, a main event loss to Conor McGregor. So both men, big losses, but whoever wins this, if it is a win, will temporarily be back in first place in A block until solely Conor McGregor will have an opportunity to join them. And Okada, of course, will have an opportunity to regain first place solely. He can beat Kenny Omega in the main event. Darth Maul, a huge setback there against Kenny Omega. He had 4 straight victories. Could have tried to stick it through 1 out and been fine, but now he finds himself potentially getting left behind here. If Jackie Chan can beat him, this is the ultimate good versus evil. This is, like we talked about, the world of pop culture colliding. What a better fight than a Sith Lord versus one of the greatest martial artists and stuntmen of all time. You can only get it here at the P1 Pinnacle. The difference in stances and fighting styles even. Jackie's undersized, but when is he not? Maul's not afraid to use underhanded tactics. Both men known for very uncharacteristic finishing moves. Jackie Chan, that disrespectful sit on basically the face and neck into a pinning combination. And then Darth Maul's used the gator roll to win his matches. Oh, big punch by Chan. And another punch. Double axe handle to the back of Jackie. Another, oh, look at this. Ooh, nice spinning heel kick. Saw Darth Maul hit a poke to the eyes earlier. Standing cravat. La Magistral Cradle. Immediate cover in a 1. Darth Maul got out of that fairly quickly. Ooh, this one is fast and furious the first 2 minutes. Darth sends Jackie into the corner. And another poke to the eyes. Standing strike offense. Spinning heel kick misses. Gonna cost Jackie. Ooh, buzzsaw kick by Darth Maul. And a headbutt below the belt. Like I said, Maul's not afraid to cheat his way into a victory. You saw last time he actually finally hit that poison mist on Kenny Omega, and then Omega got the victory soon afterwards. Another standing cravat by Maul. Gonna trade blows. Who will get the better of this exchange? It is Jackie Chan, but he's exhausted in doing so. It's enough to get a pin. 1 count only. Spinning heel kick misses once more. Flurry of strikes. Ooh, and a knee and a palm. Right to the dome, and there's that flopping headbutt. Maul off the ropes. Doesn't get able to get anything off because Jackie's already up. Nice elbow. And another flopping headbutt. Drunken Master. Powerbomb countered in a backdrop. Jackie Chan feeling good. And ooh, look at this! Trapping the arm of Maul and then just headbutting him right in the nose. Again, those are Red Shoes is letting those slide, but the seated strikes of Conor McGregor that we'll assumedly see next match against Pentagon Jr. are not. Schoolboy only a 2. Jackie Chan might have the most diverse moveset in this tournament. Nice bicycle kick. Oh, and there's the falling headbutt. 2 falling headbutts. Looking for a trio. And I think we've started to see Darth Maul's Achilles heel in this. 4 headbutts is the longer this match goes when he's not in control or not dominating. You see how winded he is early. Schoolboy again, center of the ring. Count of 2. No, 2.9. Darth Maul almost lost 2 straight matches. And there he resorts to dirty tactics, nailing Jackie Chan with a low blow after the shot with the brass knucks. Kind of seeing Darth Maul also just like Dag Boomer and B-Block. Once they lose, they're struggling. Savate kick and that seated pin, and he got him with it. 8 minutes and 54 seconds. What a dominant victory for Jackie Chan, who now sits atop A-Block all by himself. Team Augie is thrilled with that result. Darth Maul has now lost 2 matches in a row after starting this block off 4-0. What a dominant win for Jackie Chan with the Barmian stamp defeating Darth Maul. Jackie Chan bounces back from his loss to Conor McGregor by beating Darth Maul and finding himself in first place. Can Conor McGregor join Jackie Chan with 10 points and then technically overtake Jackie Chan because he would have the individual tiebreaker against him? No small order. He'll have to take on the man with zero fear, Pentagon Jr. Pentagon, interesting case here. Dominated Zack to start and then got humbled by Darth Maul night 3. Answered back with 2 good wins against the Velveteen Dream and Kenny Omega. That was a 7-minute knockout. And then, speaking of subset 6-minute knockouts, got knocked out with a Rainmaker in 5 minutes and 43 seconds in night 9 against Okada. So Pentagon, inconsistent. 3 wins, 3 losses. I'm sorry, 3 wins, 2 losses. But those 2 losses have been bad. They have not been good for his resume. Conor McGregor, his biggest thing is his cockiness, his confidence, and the illegal tactics he's used. Those 2 draws, Dakota, Bushi, and Tamatonga, are the only reason why he's not already in first place with a chance of nobody stopping him in this match. He could technically right now be at 10 points. Instead, he is at 8 because of those 2 draws. What will happen here? Let's find out. We already had some shocking results the past couple nights. Can Conor McGregor stay unbeaten? Well, Pentagon Jr. shocked the world. And exactly what Conor's going to do. He's going to do this right here. This might be the earliest he's gone into these strikes. For less than a minute in, already has hit that seated mount and a nice sabot kick. Oh, this is not good for Pentagon already. Pentagon stands no chance if he's already getting 2 flurries in the first minute. Pentagon gets tripped up, and now the back mount. You've seen these Conor McGregor matches. You know what to expect. You're just waiting for a tap out or a knockout. Oh, and we might, Pentagon and us might be in for a long 30 minutes here. Maybe Pentagon's trying to rope-a-dope him, but oh, you don't rope-a-dope against Conor McGregor. Oh my God, Pentagon is getting destroyed. Hammer fist. Oh, and there's another spin kick. Hammer fist again to the mouth. I don't even know if I can watch this. Pentagon is in a bad way. Now he's trading punches. The man has 0 fear. After this, he might have no brain cells left. I don't know how he won that standing exchange. Oh, he's already been taken off of his feet with 1 punch. Where is Ray Phoenix to throw in the towel for Pentagon? Oh, and a knockout shot. And now the poor back of the head. The damage this has got to be causing. Oh, jeez. I just want to talk about something else. I can't even keep saying knockout punches and punches to the back of the head. Conor McGregor, the Brock Lesnar of A Block, and just in terms of his viciousness and his disregard for the entertainment value in his style. Pentagon, he's been through wars with light tubes and thumbtacks and glass and everything else. So it's going to take a lot to stop him. But in order to salvage 1 point out of this thing, he's got to take 24 minutes of that. Oh, this is going to do it. This is an actual submission scenario. These standing punches to the mouth. Oh, and an uppercut. And McGregor cockily saying, "Bring it on." Pentagon's foot is on the ropes. The ref should really stop this in more ways than one. Oh, just call it. There, he called it. No, it was a rope break. I thought he finally called for the bell, but instead he's saying that Pentagon was too close to the ropes. There's an arm trap. Pentagon getting something in. Pentagon, nice knee blast. Oh, this is it. This is, come on, Pentagon, just, for your own sake, just tap out. No, still nothing. Conor knows that's what it's going to take to win this thing. Big spin kick. Straight shot. Pentagon still not. Hey, nice takedown with that leg check. Super kick. Oh, and another spin kick. Conor now just straight up looking to knock Pentagon out. Thinks he can't make him tap. Oh, there's a running bicycle kick. Again, to his credit, Kenny Omega was already knocked out at this point by Conor McGregor, or almost to this point, but Kenny didn't take half the offense Pentagon has. Pentagon, pinning combination, barely a 1. And that's with Red Shoes in position. Oof. Oof. Oh, disrespectful stomps after pummeling him down to the mat. Conor McGregor having his way with Pentagon. An uppercut. Spin kick. In Pentagon, you can see, has been busted open now. There's blood all over the ring. Oh, and that is it. My God. That straight punch of the face. 11 minutes and 28 seconds. Pentagon is a bloody, beaten mess. And Conor McGregor is now your leader in A Block. That is an uncomfortable sight to see Pentagon sprawled in the center of that ring, lifeless. But that's what Conor McGregor has done. Sorry, I misspoke. He is now tied with Jackie Chan with 10 points. I forgot he is at 8 and not 9 like Okada. So Team Tope joining Team Augie atop A Block. And he is who is going to stop Conor McGregor in this tournament? I do not know, but it is time for the match I think we've all been waiting for since this tournament was announced, because it has been the best match in professional wrestling over the past couple years. It is Kazuchika Okada and Kenny Omega. Your main event for Night 11. Okada can gain sole control of A Block with this win. Even if he loses, he'll be in 3rd place at the moment. So Okada's still looking very good. Has yet to lose. His only hiccup has been that time limit draw to Ibushi. He's knocked 2 men out of the Rainmaker. Used the Cobra Clutch effectively as well. Omega had a very poor start to this tournament, getting knocked out by Conor McGregor, drawing Finn Balor, bouncing back with a win against Ishii, then losing to Pentagon in shocking fashion. And then Kenny finally kind of righted his story by beating Darth Maul. If he can win here, he's at 7 points, and he is in the thick of it with half the tournament to go. In their series, Okada won the first battle. They went to a draw in the second. Kenny won the 3rd and 4th battles, unofficially winning the series of 2-1-1. Bells rung and we're underway for the main event of Night 11. These two know each other so well. Like just turning around for positioning, and Omega immediately countering Okada. Nice uppercut by Okada. Gotta wonder if they've been watching each other in this tournament, because you're going to know the differences. Okada has relied on his submissions a lot, but has also not shied away from using that Rainmaker, try to knock his opponent out, not even go for the pin attempt. Kenny has not heavily used the one-wing angel, and I don't think I've seen any Kreutz Wrath. Instead, been going for a lot of J drillers, going for a lot of different high-impact offensive maneuvers. Maybe they were doing that to throw each other off their game for this particular match because they know each other so well. Kenny's first pin attempt of the match, of course, it leads to nothing. These guys are not used to going just 30. All their encounters, sans their G1 match, which had a 30-minute time limit like this one, like P1 does, went under 30 minutes, but it was it was close. 2 drop downs, sneak underneath, beautiful exchange. The first match went over 40. Of course, their famous time limit draw, match 2, and then their most recent encounter went over 60 minutes at 2 out of 3 falls. Best match of all time. Have some fighting spirit exchanges. who will get the better of this. Okada does. Took so much out of him. Omega went for a chop. He misses. Nice elbow to the back. Now, again, we saw him use this earlier. Have an armbar submission disrespectfully. Just rubbing that elbow into the side of the head of Okada. Basement drop kick. And then there's the suplex Okada looked for earlier in the match. Thinks it's enough. Dead for a pin and a 1 count. Okada back elbow on Omega. Off the ropes. Another basement drop kick. Yes, it is. This one got more momentum on it off the... bounce off the ropes. Now stomping a mud hole in Omega. Choking Omega out with his boot. Picks him up. Drop kick misses. Nice chop. Body slam. Thought I was going to go to the outside. He did not. Very, very thorough and calculated offense from both men, especially Okada in the early stages. Neither one going for anything big because I know the other one's ready for it. There's a DDT. It's about the most significant offense we've seen from either man thus far. Nice kick to the back. Feeling each other out. Nice slam. Okada top rope. Rolling senton from the top by Okada. Drags Kenny away from the ropes. Kenny again wearing Okada down on the mat. Off the ropes. Okada, they run into each other. Nothing there. This one is paced like it's going an hour, but they don't got an hour. They got a half. Nice enziguri by Omega. And a super kick right on the button. Standing shooting star press. Red Shoes down for a pin, 1 only. Omega's definitely hit the more significant offense. Okada's barrels through Omega there. Hits that senton from the top once more. Went for the beautiful dropkick Okada's known for. Omega just kind of backs away from it. Nice German suplex with a bridge. Too close to the ropes, however. Oh. Tombstone. Omega knows it. Counters it. Tombstone of his own on Okada. I'm talking about knowing each other so well, how those counters will come into play. Okada went for the first big Arsenal move, and Omega countered it with a tombstone of his own. Gotta go behind. Rainmaker! Rainmaker by Okada! Less than 10 minutes into this match. He did knock Omega out, but is it enough? No, 2 count only. Okada has struggled so heavily with hitting any Rainmakers. When he hits them, it almost always results in a knockout or a victory. Goes to show you how well Omega knows what Okada's going for here. He's willing to withstand the Rainmaker and then kick out at 2. Omega now definitely feels the pressure. And resorts to raking the eyes off the ropes. V-trigger knee. Deadlift German. Okada's up first. Beautiful drop kick to the back. And you can just feel almost instantly as soon as that Rainmaker hit, this one's got kicked into another gear. Tombstone by Okada. He's starting to piece together some things. Picks Omega up. Got him up. Go behind. Standing switch. Reverse run onto the back of the head. My God. Omega. Springboard missile drop kick. Now looking for that J-Driller. I talked about it earlier. Nails him with it. Standing shooting star. Red Shoes down. Count of 2. No, 2.9. Okada almost loses for the first time in this tournament running big boot. And just to be expected, Rainmaker pose and 13 minutes in, this one is hitting quite a nice pace. Both men have had each other on the brink Omega somehow more than Okada, even though Okada hit the Rainmaker reverse Rana. Picks him up. One-winged angel. No, for the first time in the tournament, Croyd's Wrath, but Okada too close to the ropes. Like I said, these guys are going to pull out all the stops, and Omega finally hits Croyd's Wrath. We knew Okada was expecting the Rainmaker. Off the ropes, B-trigger to the face. Rakes the eyes. Gonna go off the ropes again for another V-trigger. Nope, running Rough Rider. Now, beautiful suplex out of that fireman's carry by Okada. Omega feels good. Calls for something. Okada knows it. Elbows him out. We're only halfway through this one. Went for the back elbow in the corner. Okada misses, ducks it. German suplex. And the Rainmaker combo, and he knocked him out again! Okada, the German suplex Rainmaker combo. 15 minutes, 29 seconds. Kenny Omega put out all the stops, but Okada hits the second Rainmaker, and just like Ishii, just like Pentagon, has knocked him out. Kenny Omega will stay at 5 points, and Okada is at the top of A block once more. These men putting on another 5-star classic. Kazuchika Okada remains undefeated in A block. Whew, what a beautiful end to the night. Night 11 of the P1 Pinnacle. Let's see, after all that, what A block looks like. And as I said, Kazuchika Okada is at the top. 11 points for Team Mullet. Underneath him, Jackie Chan with 10 points for Team Augie, and Conor McGregor with 10 points for Team Tope. McGregor is also undefeated, just like Okada, but has those 2 draws, which is why at the moment, technically, if we're doing a tiebreakers, Conor should be above Jackie Chan. I'm not sure how the game's going to play that out, but we'll see later on. Underneath, Darth Maul at 8 points, losing those 2 back-to-back matches, but he's not in trouble. Look at Zack Sabre Jr. creeping his way up into a share of 5th place now, tied with Pentagon Jr. He has all the momentum in the world. Kenny Omega, kind of a downfall here for his momentum. Still at 5 points, still not out of it. Finn Balor, a nice win the night at 5 points. Kota Ibushi, a shocking loss, still at 4 points with Tama Tonga. And then Tomohiro Ishii at 3 in the Velveteen Dream, picking up the rear. Total team points at the moment, you want to go from bottom to top. You have Team Widden here in A block with 9 points. Then you're going to go to Team Spencer with 11 points. And also Team Mullet with 11 points, even though because they have the number 1 and the number 12 wrestler in A block. So the highs and lows there. Team Augie has 13 points. And then 14 points, Team Rich and Team Tope atop A block. What do we have in store for you? Night 12 from B block. The B block that anything can and will happen. We'll open up the night with Johnny Gargano sitting at 6 points from Team Rich, taking on Beetlejuice from Team Spencer, also at 6 points. That'll be followed up with Bobby from Team Mullet at 6 points, taking on Raiden from Team Widden with 4 points. Then Karts Rowdy from Team Rich at 6 points will take on Daniel Bryan from Team Tope, who has 4 points at the moment. The bottom of the bracket will battle off. Jeff Cobb from Team Augie, no points, takes on Team Tope's Hiroshi Tanahashi at 2. And then our double main event, the 2 most baddest evil bastards in B block. The Joker, 8 points from Team Mullet, taking on Minoru Suzuki at 4 points from Team Spencer, which is our main event. Dag Boomer from Team Augie, the big bad Gaijin, will take on the man who's at the top B block right now, Katsuyori Shibata, with 8 points from Team Widden. Thank you as always so much for watching us, whether it be on our live stream. Go to twitch.tv/podswoggle. Subscribe so that way you know when we're going to be having these live streams. If you don't want to wait for where you're probably watching this, on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/podswoggle, every single Monday night at 9 o'clock during Monday Night Raw. Head on over to our YouTube channel and watch the best in computer simulated video game wrestling, the Fire Pro Wrestling World P1 Pinnacle Round Robin Tournament. We are officially halfway through with this crazy endeavor. Thank you guys so much for watching, as you have been. We will see you night 12 in B Block. A lot of things shaping up here. We have so much more to go. Anything can happen. I am your host, Mullet. We will see you next week.